And welcome back to Subnautica, guys! This is gonna be season 2. For some reasons, I had to start over because some of the things was broken a bit. I was broken a bit, like my blueprints, and some of the things were double, and I didn't like it. And I just thought, because there are so many new things, it would be nice to start from scratch and have a save game that works, you know, near perfect. So, to start off, you saw the beginning is like so awesome done. It's like you're not being told what happened, just actually see what happens. We still don't know what actually caused the accident, like what hit the big ship. But I hope soon we'll get there. But for now, the main thing I want to do now is to see. Oh, you will notice every time you do start over in the game, this is a basic. It's not random anymore. This is what you always get. This nutrient blocks is like in one bite. I think it's from nothing. No, it's when your hunger is empty, full. Well, that's what I saw the last time I played with the main save game. So,
the new message has arrived.
Oh, this is new. I actually don't know if it actually has a meaning, but
Playing message.
and there was silence. Okay, first off we need to go find copper, titanium, all the basics to begin our mission. And, you know, live under the deepness of sea. I have to say, for me, the game is a bit harder because most of the blueprints you don't have now. You have to go and search for them. I couldn't find any solar panels or anything like that. The first hour or two I played, I didn't know where to search for it.
Emergency. 10 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I will be honest, I got frustrated and I went and watched someone actually tell you how to get the items, where to get it. And he helped me out a bunch. If it wasn't for his video, I wouldn't even been where I was with where I am at the moment with my main save game. So basically what we need immediately is quartz, copper, titanium, to first off to build oxygen tanks, because you're gonna swim a while
Emergency. 10
to
seconds
get
of oxygen
all of
remaining.
the blueprints in the beginning. Because guess what? The solar panel fragments and Seamoth upgrade is between the stalkers, and there are a lot of stalkers. They're like to swim. If I swim there, it's like they're constantly on my butt, and it's really annoying when you have this little air and you swim around there, because you feel they're wasting your breath, literally. Sorry. Just want to inform you guys, this is gonna be the season 2. I'm gonna try to make it 20-minute videos, because some of the things takes a while to make. It's not like that you have it, you have to go search for it. It really takes a while if you don't know where the things are. But I know most of the things by now, and starting off, I'm actually looking for copper, because we need copper to begin. We need a scanner in order to get those blueprints. As some of you know, it's still in this fragment form, but you have to scan it this time. It's not picking up and putting in an analyzer and wham, you have it. You actually have to scan it. It's a lot easier, I will admit, but some of them needs up to 3 or 4 fragments. Then you have the blueprint, but immediately after you scan it, all 4 parts or 3 parts. I will show you guys in a moment. Just for the see, I quickly want to make myself a message.
Playing message.
And there's nothing. So we quickly want to make at least 2 tanks for now, because we don't want to come to the surface so constantly. Okay, let's see. So we are making titanium to make our tanks. Oh yes, 2 tanks please. Oh yes, so much better. Okay, so I'm just gonna give you guys some tips of my point of view, how to start off not too quickly but quickly, because as you know, hunger and thirst starts to become a problem after a while. Oh, this has a new meaning. Instead of quartz, you use this creep vine samples to make this silicone rubber. Actually, that's a lot better. But one thing I would like is that you still have iron income. Not swim around and collect. I mean, like, even it's only a drill. You detect where the resources is and put it down and let it drill. And let it collect copper over time. Even if it's very slow, that's okay. Because if you go for a long run in a game, and you know sometimes things break or you need batteries, you always need copper. And it would be nice if there was some way to make copper. I know it's
detecting increased local radiation levels. Trend is consistent with ongoing degradation of the Aurora's dark matter drive core due to damage sustained during collision. Continuing to monitor.
It would be nice to have a large income of iron. I would say it can have a limitation, but a bit more than 1 block you mine. I know there's a lot of copper in the game, there is. But if you get all of them nearby, you start to have to go further and further away for more. At the end of the day, there will be so little, so little that it will be very hard to find at the end. And someone like me, who like to play for a long while with one save, it will become a problem later. Sorry, I went out before I made my fence. We need fence, believe me. We do not want to swim slew. So, the first thing we want to do is we want to search for silver. But one thing I have noticed, usually silver is only at the bottom, like not against the surface of upstanding this. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it. They were more on the bottom, like the floor. Now they changed it a bit so that you will find them even against the walls of, yeah, I hope you guys understand. Don't know how to pronounce it. So if you want to get some. Oh, and by the way, when it gets dark, it gets really dark. The only reason why it's not that dark here is because of the creep vines. The creep vine samples, they make a little light like that, and it's actually kind of awesome. But for now, I just want to find some silver. For some reason, they're kind of greedy with it, or I'm just at the wrong place. Because we need silver to make our boulder. And for those who don't know yet, yeah, that life pod does move at the end. More than once, I've noticed it's not on the same spot anymore, and the resources I, kept inside of it, I actually not lost, but it's kind of a hassle to swim that far please don't bite me again. To swim that far to get your resources back. So note, try to build a base as soon as possible. It's gonna become difficult once it starts to move. Okay, please stay away. That little buggers. Please solve it. Ouch, titanium. Why? Again? I don't have a gun yet. Aye, aye, aye. One more bite. Okay, I won't be dead, but it will hurt a lot. Okay. I will see what I can do at the moment with the current resources I have. Oh, the best way to get water is in the beginning. Okay. In the beginning is to get salt and common coral. Yeah, salt and common coral makes bleach, and then you turn the bleach into water. That is twice the amount of water you get out of one of those waterfish. But those waterfish are going to play a big role in the survival of this save game until we can find the water filter. I have not found one yet because I have no idea where they put it this time. Battery. Oh, computer chip, but we need copper for computer chip. So we only quickly must make. Let's put this back quickly. Scanner quickly. I thought it was going to be a bit more difficult. I'm not used to that. Some of the gadgets you use is a bit easier to make than others.
Caution, blood nutrient levels decreasing. Calorie intake recommended.
Okay, okay. Come, Piper. No. Yes, come to me. So, we're gonna eat you quickly because we are hungry. Actually, we can eat those biscuits, but we want to save them for emergency only. Okay, so we're gonna eat this fish.
Vital signs stabilizing.
So we're gonna get these. We're gonna get a copper. We're gonna make a battery. We need to get a scanner to titaniums. Just something to let you guys know. If you have all the blueprints of an item, if you scan more of those fragments lying around, you'll get 2 titanium for every one you scan. So on a plus side, that gives you enough. You have titanium income if you do not have scrap metal lying around. So now to swim around in this dangerous territory, what we called the Stalkerville. And to find the blueprints is not always easy, especially if you do not have a light. I could have made one, yes I could have, but since we're swimming around between the creeper vines, yeah. Silver, yes! Genius! Ouch! I hate those things, stay away. Okay, but we still haven't found any blueprint yet. Even if we do build our base right now, we will not be able to do anything because we still need those solar panels. The solar panels is very important. Very, very important because you need power. Without power you really cannot do anything in this game. Cannot make anything. Cannot make any food, please. Woo. That was way too close. Stay away, stay away, stay away. Now that's a lovely feeling knowing he will come at me later on. Okay, so let's see. I'm sorry if I do miss them, but between the stalkers and the oxygen, it's kind of how can I say it? challenge. Not to get bit, not to drown, and to actually see... Oh, looks like we found one. Nope, just my graphics, that's new. Oh, by the way, I have mentioned I'm gonna upgrade my computer. That's gonna wait a while because my car's CV joints broke, so I have to, you know, fix it because it's not a part of a car that should be left alone for too long. And where is that blueprints? So hopefully, you know, I'll have upgrade because I want to upgrade for a while now, but sometimes things really usually just fall into place and say, no, not today. Yeah, play with your toys, leave me alone. Oh man. It's as if they don't want to give me blueprints. That's just straight down nasty. But still, I'm gonna see if I can find more. Oh, by the way, let's scan. If I just... Okay, thank you for your ear. Find more silver because silver is very, very, very important. Just like copper. It is the basic ingredients to make most of the electronics in this game. So for me to find silver and copper is very useful. Okay, so crap. Actually, I want to show this episode where the blueprints are, but for some reason they're kind of greedy. Okay, so we're gonna drink one water, another water, and see if we quickly, before the end of this episode, I can find a blueprint or two to show you guys where they are. This looks like a great place to start to look for blueprints, because it looks like if it might be here. Let's quickly see. Is it just me, or is there no blueprints whatsoever? Must I wait a few days? Must I wait a week? Oh crap! This is not a playground for that monster of a fish. Oh crap! This is not the zone for me. Please swim away, swim away, swim away, swim away. I was so far into the danger zone that I didn't notice this is the Reaper territory. And they're not like, oh, you're lost, let me help you back. It's like, oh, you're lost, let me help you. Next thing you know, you're in his belly. Okay. So I'm just quickly collecting some water fish. And I need to collect some.
Caution. Continued degradation of the Aurora's drive core may cause a quantum detonation. Calculating risk assessment. Death by malnourishment, 7%. By physical injury, 11%. By exposure to radioactive crash site materials, 90%. If the drive core is breached, probability of death increases to 65%.
So, when they talk about death, I take it she talks about the people on board. Oh, that's why I couldn't find any blueprints yet. The ship must explode first. Well, that's what I think. Because, as you all saw, there is like no blueprints. No blueprints whatsoever. Not even one. And okay, hello! I think this one has lost its way. Okay, but that's all for this episode. I'm sorry, but the ship must go boom before we get some blueprints. Well, I think that's the reason, because there is no blueprints anywhere. But yeah. But until next time, hope you have a nice evening, and I will see you in the next episode. Adios.